Hi everyone, welcome to Workshop Wednesday, April 19th, 2023. I am actually on my way on a plane heading to California for my daughter's birthday. So I had to pre-record this video. But today's project is, we usually don't think about the men. We're always making pretty things for our friends. And so I created this little box and it's got some sweet treats in it. And I will show you in a minute. But if you want the PDF tutorial, you need to join my email list. I send a PDF out every Sunday in my email. I have my hands on the new catalog. So excited about this. I already have mine all somewhat done. Because I flipped through mine so much. But if you need a catalog, please let me know. And share my video. When you share my video, you're entered to win a prize. This week, I will be sending a package of cards to the winner. Last week's winner hasn't been chosen yet, but I will let you know who wins. And you can share my video as well on YouTube. If you're seeing this video on YouTube, you can share it there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started and create this little box. This week I'm focusing on products that are retiring. Although this stamp set and the dies are not retiring, they will no longer be offered as a bundle. So in the new catalog, you'll have to buy the dies separate from the stamp set. But the designer series paper is retiring, soft suede is retiring, pale papaya is retiring, and then this twine is retiring out of the mini catalog. So I just want you to get these last minute things in case you want them. And we're also going to use the Give It a Whirl dies. These are not retiring, but I love these because of the stars and the hearts. I haven't actually made a card that spins. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to need some pale papaya. And it is going to be 7.5 by 5.5. So let's put this out. 7.5. We need to take an inch off because this weight is 8.5, and then this is 5.5, and it's already cut. Because you can make 2 of these little boxes out of one piece of cardstock. So now we're going to go ahead and score. So let's score the long side at 2 inches, 2 3/4. Move this over. And 4 3/4. And 5.5. Okay, now we're going to score the short at 3/8, which is the one before the half, or 2 notches before the half. The other one would be like a 16th, 1 1/8. I know these 8ths are a little tricky. 4 3/8, which is before the half, and then 5 1/8. Okay, so we're gonna trim this, and there's gonna be a lot of kind of cardstock that we're not gonna use, but it's all for a reason that we gotta cut a lot of this out. And as I'm burnishing all these lines, I have a template. It's in a different color. It's in pumpkin pie, so you can refer to it. Remember, if you want my project sheet, you can join my email list. So this is what it's going to look like. So see, we're going to cut a lot of this out, but that's what the template's going to look like. And in my, excuse me, I have the step-by-step project sheet with the instructions. if you want that, you can join my email list. So I'll leave this here as I cut, because it'll probably be a guide for myself too. So we're actually cutting all of this out. I have a huge shadow today. The weather is finally getting nice here. So we're going to cut that one off. And try to make it easy and just snip all these off. This one comes off, that little tiny square. This one's going to cut up. Cut off this square, rectangle, whatever you want to call it. And these ones you can actually miter them, because I know my lines are always not the greatest. When I was putting my original together, it was the same. Okay, so remember these two rectangles come off. This little rectangle comes off. We only need this little section, and I'll show you why. You're probably like, why just that little bit of cardstock there? Okay, this one comes off. This little one comes off. And this goes up. You can miter. Okay, so that should look, they should look the same. There you go. So now what we're gonna do, make sure that this little section is burnished pretty good. I lost my bone folder, because that's gonna fold over into the box. And that's just, like I said, that little section. I'm going to cut the score line just a tad bit more. That score, that's going to give us so that we don't have a gap at the top of our box. I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to glue all these tabs in. And of course, I have my little clothespins. So as I was saying, the weather's kind of getting nice here. We actually had some good weather, but then I hear it's going to get cold again. It's been cold at night, it's in the early mornings, but then by afternoon, evening, it gets warm, which is nice. I've been so cold. Being from California and then moving to snow country's a huge difference. And then we're gonna, I always put my little clothespins just to hold it while it kind of dries. I like to use them. All right, so then that's what our box looks like. Now these can go folded out for now. And so like I said, this little piece here is going to fold over. So you want to make sure that it's burnished pretty good. That's going to fold over into the box like so. And so this, the reason we have this little piece is so when these fold over, you kind of don't have just a clean cut across. It, I don't know how to explain it. Kind of so you don't have like a gap, I guess you would say. Let's trim this in a little bit more. So it doesn't have that gap in the front. It'd be hard to explain. I could probably put another one together and show you, but we don't have time. So right here, so it's like you have this, you have an edge. So instead of it just being a clean cut edge, I guess, you could not do it. You could trim that off if you want, but it's just so that you have like a clean cut edge. Mine's still not gluing, but I got glue all over somehow. All right, so then there's our box. Easy peasy. And you know what? I didn't show you what's going inside the box. So this is, I wanted to make a treat for the men in our life. You know, we're always making girly things, flowery things. So just a sweet treat to tell that someone that you're thinking about them. So that's, I just bought these mini Twix. They're the, I don't even know if they're called fun size. I had bought a bag of them. So that's what's going to go in there. But now let's cut our DSP. I'm talking about the eighths. We're going to get into the eighths with the DSP. So I'm using the He's All That DSP, or He's the Man. And again, this is retiring. So we're going to go 3 1/8 by 1 7/8. 3 1/8. So 3 and so we're going to go 1 7/8 this way, because you're going to have to pay attention to the direction. So 1 7/8 this way. So if you have directional paper, you want it to go this way because it's going to go on the front. But on the sides, we're going to go different. So that was 1 7/8 by 3 1/8. And we're going to need 2 pieces of each piece. Okay, so these are those front panels like this. Okay, so then now we need the sides, which is still going to go this direction. So it's 5/8, which is after the half. We're going to go 5/8 by 3 1/8. 3 1/8. 3 1/8. Okay, so now so these are going to go that same direction. We want them showing. It's these front. We don't want them to cut them like this and see the direction of the cars. So we're going to cut it now this way, turn the paper, and we need 5/8. Again, after the half, 5/8. I'm going to cut another one real quick. And then these are 1 7/8. So the one's just before the 2. I'm going to cut this one so we can keep that car in there. At least get the whole car. And again, 1 7/8. Cut off a little bit of the motorcycle. All right, so then that's our DSP. So if you don't have non-directional DSP, it doesn't matter how you put it on. So sorry, there's such a big glare or shadow. So we'll just glue these 2 on without trying to get glue all over me. There goes our first one. Let's put our second one. So who's excited for the new catalog? I have been patiently waiting for my order. I wanted to create something, maybe using some new in colors, but then I thought, no, I better focus on the retired colors. So now we can put our sides on. If you need a catalog, please message me and let me know, and I'll get one out to you. There goes that one. Thought maybe I moved it a little bit. And then this side. And if you wanted to put something on the back bottom, this is already gluing. Funny how sometimes this glue glues instantly. If you wanted to put one, you would just cut the same size as here. So now let's go with this one. And again, we want it facing. Did I do that right? Or was I supposed to go the other direction? This one goes this way. Because this is the back side. That way when you look around, you'll see the correct direction. Yeah, so be sure and let me know if you need a catalog, and I will get one out to you. Excited about this catalog. It's kind of sad to see all these colors that are retiring though, especially soft suede. We're going to be using soft suede. So now we have our treats in there, and we're going to use this twine, wrap it around twice, and tie a bow to the right, or on the right side, I should say. Let me kind of straighten that out. And we'll make our bow. But I think they have some colors. Having a little problem here. I think they have some colors that are coming out similar. So that's why some of these are going away. And again, I don't have my pre-order, so I can't show you the difference or show you some new colors. I wish that I could. Hopefully you guys printed the chart that I have made showing the ones that are leaving, the ones that are coming, and all that. Okay, so now we're going to stamp our sentiment on some basic white cardstock, which I thought I had here. Where's my basic white? Hang on a second. That's funny because I know I had it. It'll show up after, just like always. Things show up afterwards. And we're going to stamp in soft suede ink on basic white using the Hello Handsome. Okay. It's funny that I have all the other colors here, but my white, it's probably under something. All right, so we're going to use that oval die from the He's All That. So let's put that one over here. Let's go ahead and cut our soft suede banners that we're going to need. And then we can, since I have this out, we can do the stars. And those scraps that we cut off, those, you can use those to cut your stars. So like this was a scrap from cutting off. And you can use that. We might not want that one little one because it has the crease in it. But we can, or that's the medium one. Let's get these guys out. Actually, you could barely tell. Can't get this little guy out. But if you wanted to redo it, it's this one. And we can run it through again. But use up those scraps. That's what they're there for, to be used. I know. Excuse me. As crafters, don't throw scraps away. My husband's like, why do you have all these scraps of paper? Because you can use them. So what we're going to do, there's all our pieces. Here's the one that had that little line you could barely even tell. But I cut another one. So we are going to create like an award. I guess like a medal. So we're just going to glue these on like that. And then we're going to glue them to our oval like that. So it looks like, I don't know, what do you call it? An award, a medal, just like that. So now we will put some dimensionals, put one above the tie, one below the tie, or the twine, I should say. Like that. Let's take this one off. And then now these are glued. And we're going to stick that right there like that. And then now that we have the dimensionals, or we might need our minis. Let me get the mini. Turn this tiny one over. Here's my mini dimensionals. Put one there, and one there. You know, these will make cute little Father's Day gifts, or like if you're going to have people over at your house, these are little, could be favors for Father's Day. We're just going to put these stars around. Now, normally I would put Wink of Stella, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that too much bling for men? And there's our project. That was so quick and easy. So if you would like, you could put Wink of Stella on your stars. That's normally me. But, you know, you have any questions, let me know. This is so easy to put together. And don't forget to join my email list if you like the project sheet. I send a project sheet out every Sunday in my email. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. Take care. See you next Wednesday. Bye.